Big Time has us big time excited here at Nifty Arcade. Since launching early access gameplay in April of 2022 for first tier players, this is one title that's generating a lot of buzz. Backed by a team of AAA title game industry vets along with decentralized founder Ari Malik, Big Time is a multiplayer action RPG. Together with your friends, this fast-paced adventure will take you on a wild ride across both space and time. From the distant past to a truly epic future, will you be able to unravel the mystery in time? Or will you let time itself unravel? In this deep dive, we'll explore the world of Big Time, the all-star team behind the game, and the NFTs, tokens, and play-to-earn economy of the game. Finally, we'll share our outlook for the game moving forward and the opportunities for getting involved. If this is your first time here, I'm Tyler with Nifty Arcade. Nifty Arcade is the operating system of Web3 gaming, and here on our YouTube channel, we talk all things Web3, and we hope you'll subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out, and make sure to follow us on all your favorite social media channels, as well as Twitch, where we stream regularly. Big Time is a decentralized action RPG in which players can cooperatively complete quests, earn loot, and buy and sell and trade their loot in the Big Time NFT marketplace. Big Time is set in and around Time's End, a metropolis set at the edge of reality. A dangerous, unknown force is ripping through the universe, warping timelines and worlds beyond recognition. More and more visitors arrive at Time's End by the day, fleeing the destruction of their own eras. As a desperate last-ditch effort, the greatest minds from across time decide to create Evermore Academy. Guided by their brilliant headmaster, Albert Einstein, yes, Albert Einstein, Evermore Academy recruits and trains the metaverse's bravest time travelers to defend time itself. And that's where you come in. In Big Time, you play as a time-traveling hero with guidance from Einstein, Merlin, and a few other surprising faces from our own timeline's history. You'll suit up with legendary weapons, alien technology, and other powerful items. Together, with your friends, you'll travel by time machine to battle powerful enemies, explore new worlds, and of course, become mighty heroes of legend. Time itself hangs in the balance. No pressure, right? Big Time gameplay focuses on fast-paced combat and exploration of visually striking locations. Alone or with a group of time-traveling pals, Big Time centers around that time-honored tradition of dungeon delving. From squatting up with party members, you'll find a dungeon or quest to complete. Complete the mission, fight the monsters, collect the loot, and experience to progress your character, then repeat. Those familiar with MMO games like World of Warcraft will find this gameplay system very familiar. Loot will be divided between both in-game only and NFT items. Weapons, pets, mounts, and more are supposedly in the works, according to communications from the game studio to GamesBeat. Players will be able to earn and own these NFT items, though developers seem to indicate most will be cosmetic only in order to avoid a pay-to-win situation that no one likes. That said, these rare items will be able to be bought, sold, or traded via the game's online marketplace. As you progress in the game, you'll acquire your very own time machine. This is a type of pocket universe, and it's how you'll travel through different locations in the game. You'll be able to customize your time machine with various upgrades and unlock playable features, crafting areas, and more. And this will all be achieved via limited edition space NFTs. These rare NFTs are truly limited, having to be earned in-game or purchased, and once a set of space is purchased, more won't be issued until the next expansion, ensuring space tokens remain valuable and unique. This is an interesting mechanic, and we're excited to learn more about that as Big Time grows. Another interesting gameplay mechanic is Big Time's timeline system. This allows you to level up the same character in multiple class paths and switch between them on the fly. Like alternate dimensions crashing together, your character will be able to swap timelines and become the class best suited to crush whatever enemy they're facing. And you'll have to forgive me, but my inner 13-year-old is just screaming about the parallels to World of Warcraft. In fact, the art director for Big Time used to work on World of Warcraft, so it's not just my nostalgia talking. There's a real basis here for Big Time pulling from the ideas that made WoW so successful. So, for those of you like me who played one of the biggest video games of all time in gaming history, let's talk about this class system, and I'm going to take the liberty of drawing a few similarities between that classic Blizzard game and the gigantic new undertaking of Big Time. First up is the Time Warrior, a tank/DPS-based class. Time Warriors, aptly named and most closely related to, say, a warrior from World of Warcraft, Time Warriors are well suited to aggressive tactics, hacking and slashing their way through Big Time's enemies, big and small. Choose the very satisfying Battle Axe, a two-handed greatsword, or the Sword and Shield to take your defenses over the top. Next up are Chronomancers. Think warlocks or mages from World of Warcraft. Chronomancers use the elemental forces of the universe to obliterate their foes. This class excels in dealing ranged damage through their quantum staff. And if you like to keep a little distance between you and your baddies, this class is for you. Choose from a variety of attacks to take on groups of enemies at once or concentrate your fire on bosses or mini-bosses. Shadow Blades are a lot like rogues, my personal favorite from back in the day. Part ninja, part hacker, all deadly. The Shadow Blade is a light and nimble skirmisher using superior speed and agility to cut down enemies. Wielding the dual blades, you'll trade some defense for speed and slashing combo attacks. While other classes might get pinned down by a turret attack or tripped up by a trap, you can sneak in and disarm them. And the last starter class to be revealed is the Quantum Fixer. Most closely related to, say, a Paladin class from World of Warcraft, a Quantum Fixer represents the support and control class for Big Time's Web3 gaming. Quantum Fixers are Big Time's scientists, gadgeteers, and seekers of the arcane lore. Their fusion of science and magic is any party's secret weapon in the battle of time. This class is well suited for clever, tactical playstyles. Muscle, magic, and stealth might not be enough to handle the challenges you'll face, which is where a clever Quantum Fixer can help you turn the tide. Healing your enemies and tripping up your enemies is a very satisfying experience in Big Time, and just check out the wardrobe. Big Time is an exciting release in blockchain gaming and Web3 play, and this isn't just a clunky game created by NFT experts or a fun game with crypto gaming hastily thrown in as an afterthought. Big Time manages to recruit leaders and experts in both fields and seeks to be the game studio for the 21st century. And with names tied to NFT innovation, along with some of the biggest games of all time, it's hard to believe that they won't achieve that lofty goal. Big Time's economy centers around the acquisition of space, NFTs, and crypto tokens. These tokens are earned in-game by battling enemies and completing quests. In addition to their collection value, tokens have in-game utility as well. Tokens can be used to purchase rare and exclusive cosmetics, and NFTs, speed up crafting times, and repair items. Big Time has repeatedly indicated the token will be 100% community-driven with no pre-sale to anyone. They want this to be a fair system for all players, which is great news and a great reason to get started playing today. In addition to space NFTs and tokens, players will also be able to access cosmetic NFTs like weapons, armors, and titles. And these are cosmetic only, as the game designers know that pay-to-win dynamics are a recipe for disaster. But as any gamer knows, there's nothing quite like customizing and outfitting yourself in unique gear, and unlike in Web2 gaming, you'll actually own your rare gear in Big Time, allowing you to trade, buy, and sell with other players with real-world value as the game's popularity grows. As of May 23rd, 2022, Big Time has an engaged and growing community of players and influencers. Over 230,000 followers on Twitter stay updated on the latest news. YouTube videos show the latest gameplay, and early influencers share strategy and insights. And we feel there's a lot of potential for this visually striking game to continue to grow their social media interest and their following and the engagement. The bottom line is that there is a lot to be excited about with Big Time. The team has exactly the kind of experience you'd want to deliver a AAA title like this. Gameplay is fast and furious, and we can imagine spending lots of time with our friends slicing through enemies. There is potential for mass appeal, which makes this one of our top play-to-earn NFT games to watch. While there's not a lot of information about blockchain support and the game is currently off-chain, we feel like that might actually be a benefit. Whether they follow Decentraland on the Ethereum blockchain or choose another, developing the game off-chain allows them to seamlessly integrate to the best suited player-friendly blockchain that will help achieve mass adoption by even casual gamers when that time comes. Want to get involved? We think there's lots of opportunities in owning space, allowing you to likely sell or rent to new players, entering the Big Time economy over time. Early access seasons allow you to earn NFTs with exclusive access or get some bargains on the marketplace. What do you think about Big Time? Like we mentioned, we are very excited to see what one of the biggest launches in blockchain gaming history brings, and we're looking forward to some big things from Big Time. We'll see you at Time's End. Safe time travels.